Hello there and welcome to Rico Daily Hacks, where we talk about ways to better your wallet. Today we are talking about the IRS, and we're going to talk about what they can do when you don't pay your tax bill. Okay? So I have some of my notes set up here like I always do, and I have the IRS straight from himself. All right? So pretty much they're going to call this the collection process. Okay? What it means is you don't pay your bill, or they send you a bill. They're like, all right, this is what you owe us, right? Usually you pay a little bit every month, and at the end of the year you file, or tax season is you file and you get a little bit back. Okay, so when that doesn't happen, you have a bill. Okay, or when you weren't withholding enough, or whatever. So then you get your bill and you have to pay. Okay, pretty much now. If you don't, you gotta talk to them, call them, whatever. The information's down here. Call them and talk to them. Try to set up a payment plan, and you will pay your bill within 180 days. Okay. If you're not able to pay your full balance immediately, you may qualify for a payment plan. One option is a short-term payment plan for up to 180 days to pay back. Okay. And this is available for an individual taxpayers who owe up to 100K and combined tax penalties and interest. So if I think this also has to do with if you got audited and they proved that you lied or whatever to try to lower your taxes, and then they caught you, you would owe those taxes, plus you get penalized and you owe interest on it. So you got to pay all that back. So if you cannot pay within 180 days, they may let you pay monthly, which it's the IRS. They should, because they want your money. Okay. Now, let's say you can't pay up front. You don't want to set up no payments, and you're just not paying. Okay. I'm gonna scroll down here. Okay. It says the IRS may levy or seize assets such as wages, bank accounts, Social Security benefits, and retirement accounts, like retirement account income. Okay. So if you're withdrawing from your IRAs or your 401ks or your TSP or your 403bs or your Social Security benefits, you are retired, right? They can freeze everything. Your wages, that's insane. Your bank accounts, all your income can be frozen. The IRS may also seize your property, including your car, boat, or real estate, and sell the property to satisfy the tax debt. In addition, any future federal tax refunds or state income tax refunds that you're due may be seized and applied to your federal tax liability. Any future federal tax refunds. So let's say they froze your accounts, you open a new bank account and change your pay stub, right? Went to work, changed it, so your direct deposit goes to your new account. They won't freeze it till next time, right? Till they see your file again. And you file your taxes again. Whatever let's say you were doing it right from that point on, whatever was supposed to be funded to you, they're going to apply to the balance that you owe from before, which is fair. But if you're in shitty states like California, where they have state income tax, and you file and you get money back, that would be applied to your IRS bill. Like, okay. So right here it talks about refund offsets. I don't think that really matters for the most part. That's not the point of the video. It's like, what do they do, right? All right. Now, when will they remove the lien? This is straight from the website, okay? When will they remove the lien? In certain situations, the IRS may withdraw a notice of federal tax lien even when you still owe the tax debt, but it's rare, okay? The notice of the federal tax lien may be withdrawn if the IRS determines the following. So 4 things, and I'm actually going to go to the website to show you. They're right here, okay? This is what I just did. The notice of the federal tax lien was not filed according to the IRS procedures. So if they didn't follow their procedures of how to handle you not paying, right? It's like them. It's like you getting evicted, like, and not being able to get evicted in a way. So if they do not follow procedures, they can withdraw the liens and all that, and then your assets will be unfrozen, or which is out of your control, right? You entered into an installment agreement to satisfy the liability unless the installment agreement provided for the notice of federal tax lien. Okay, so pretty much they froze your stuff, and you were like, hey, I'm gonna start making payments. I'll work with you guys, so then they can unfreeze it then. Withdrawing the notice of federal tax lien will allow you to pay your taxes more quickly. So if they unfreeze your stuff, will you be able to pay faster? If it does, they'll probably do it. Because if you can't access anything, you can't really pay them back. Okay, if you could probably talk to them, and I mean, there's people in the IRS, and you're like, hey, if you unfreeze my stuff, I can move this money over here and then sell it or whatever, or cash this account and then pay back. Number 4 is withdrawing the notice of the federal tax lien is in your best interest and in the best interest of the government. That's a huge loophole here. I'm pretty sure that's like what really wealthy people do, because it's like you hear of all these artists and stuff that haven't paid their tax bill, and their stuff's not frozen, and if it is, they can get unfrozen out of nowhere. Probably bad publicity or something, I don't know, but that's possible. But pretty much at the end of the day, they can freeze everything. So everything where there's income or anything that you own, and they can sell your stuff. So they won't necessarily arrest you, but that's not because it's tax evasion. Tax evasion is it's not when you don't pay, okay? Because that means you're delinquent. It's when you go out of your way to lie to make it look like your bill is not what it should be, okay? That's fraud. That's illegal. You not paying is like you not paying your credit card. They're gonna try to get their money somewhere, so they're gonna freeze it. They're not gonna put you in jail because you owe taxes and you're not paying. They're gonna freeze your stuff. Like, hey, you can't access anything, and then you gotta call them and try to work with them to try to be able to be allowed for you to move your assets and pay them back. It's pretty much what they're doing, okay? Anyways, don't get caught up with the IRS. Pay your bill. This is the end of the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Links in the description.